All right, here we are. Today is May 22nd, 2002. And introduce yourself.
My name's Mariah. And I am now going to 5th grade.
You're going to 5th grade, so you just finished 4th grade.
On the 19th.
On May 19th was your last day of 4th grade. Okay. And so you didn't get to interview on May 19th, which was Thursday. This is now Sunday after school has ended. You've had a pretty busy weekend, so let's hop into it. How was the last day of school?
It was a bit disappointing to me.
Oh, why is that?
Because a boy challenged me that I couldn't beat him in chess, or tic-tac-toe, for a stack of Pokemon cards. And I lost.
Oh.
And I wanted that stack of Pokemon cards.
Okay, well, in general, though, now that 4th grade is over, how did you feel about 4th grade?
Some of the kids were annoying.
Some were annoying. What about the coursework for 4th grade? Was it what you were expecting? Was it easier, more difficult?
It was a bit like something I've maybe already learned, just working on it better.
Okay. So do you think you learned anything new, any new?
Yes.
Okay, tell us a little bit about, first of all, before we get into that, what was your teacher's name?
My teacher's name was Miss Taylor.
Okay, Miss Taylor. All right, so tell us what new things did Miss Taylor teach you this year?
I think she didn't really teach me this, but the person behind the camera, which is my mom, taught me how to turn fractions into decimals.
Okay. I'll take credit for that.
And Miss Taylor taught me how to use a protractor?
Okay.
And she taught me how to teach the class.
Oh, okay, so you got to do some teaching then, huh? That's an understatement. I know you taught a lot, right? How many times did you teach a class this year, would you say? Just throwing out a number.
If I were to guess, maybe 15.
15 times? Okay, so you got some experience leading. All right. I'm digging it. So, what kind of classes did you have this year, like your specials and things? Tell me about some of that stuff.
For specials, usually on Monday we'd have like health, but it changes every week kind of. But Monday we'd maybe have like Monday for specials we maybe have like health. And in health, we do like yoga and like breathing skills and how to control your anger, like in your emotions. And then like maybe the next day we may have like music. And in music we learn how to like do beats and stuff and how to like go on tempo. And on Wednesday we maybe have PE. And in PE we'd like run around. Maybe play noodle tag or dodgeball or something like that, or gotcha. And on maybe Thursday we'd have art or computers. Let's say computers. And in computers we'd learn how to do programming and coding and learn about national parks. And we do a little bit of that in health too, learning about national parks. And in STEM, we'd have something called an M-bot. And those we program and code. And I have one in my room right now. But yeah, we program those. Those are fun. A little bit complicated because they don't word, like the instructions don't really word it that good. And so sometimes it's confusing.
Okay.
And let's say Friday we have art. In art, we'd like color, paint. In the last day of school, I think we had art. we colored and painted something for Miss Taylor. It was like a paint quilt based on like art. Somebody who did like it was a artist. I forgot her name, but the artist, her family was like her mom and dad were like seamstress, and like I guess her grandma quilted or something.
Mm-hmm.
And she put all those techniques together. I guess like maybe one of her friends was a painter. She put all those techniques together and used to make like she'd make a frame of like memories and then put like quote pieces around it.
Okay.
And that's what we do in like the art and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And
is that all of them?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Pretty cool.
There's health. There's STEM. There's art. There's music. There's PE.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay. Cool beans. All right. So we've heard about some of the academic things you learned this year. You talked about fractions and angles with protractors and health and national parks and STEM and coding. What things that aren't academics do you feel like you learned this year? Any important lessons or?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Hit us with it.
One lesson that I felt like I definitely learned was don't get so mad over somebody who's talking smack, because revenge will get to them on their own.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Okay. Do you want to go into what that was? I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to share. You can.
Yeah. That situation was we were in class before school started. And the doors open. We sat down. It was me, Blake, Cash, and Bentley.
Mm-hmm.
3 boys from my class and me. And one of the boys asked about the points. I said it's 89 to, I think, 99. I said the girls are 99 and the boys are 89.
Mm-hmm.
And Bentley said, "Yo mama 99." I got mad. I stood up and walked over to him and snatched his iPad out of his hand. Told him, "Don't talk about my mama." I threw the iPad and it hit him in the nose. And his nose started bleeding.
So what was the lesson there?
Like I said, don't get mad over, I guess one could say, small things.
Okay.
And because revenge will get to that person because they did that bad thing.
Okay. I'm feeling you with that. I'm feeling you. Okay, so let's see. What other kind of lessons? What about maybe friendships? Anything about?
Yes.
Okay.
So I had this friend. Her name was Delisha. And when we were friends, she used to be like some days she'd be my friend, some days she would like ignore me. And so I kept trying and retrying this friendship, and soon I realized it wasn't working, and so I wasn't her friend anymore. And then I found my current friend, who is Kinley Parker. And she came to my house on the last day of school. That's why we didn't get to interview on the last day of school.
We are hanging out. So you would say leaving 4th grade, Kinley Parker's your BFF. Tell me a little bit about Kinley. Give me a quick, what's Kinley like?
Kinley is loving, and she's very loyal and honest. She will tell you, like, if you're doing something wrong, she'll help you get back in your lane.
Okay, so she helps check you a little bit. That's what good friends do. They keep it real with love. Yeah, you don't want a friend that's always just going to tell you what you want to hear. Someone's gonna help make you better. That does sound like a good friend. Kinley's all right. All right. Well, let's see. So what about activities? You did track this year, right? You had your first track meet. It was a fourth grade track meet. Y'all didn't really get to practice a bunch. You just kind of how did it come about you becoming on the track team for the fourth grade?
I was kind of low-key excited, but when I heard that Kinley wasn't going to be there, I was kind of bummed out, but I ran with it anyways, and I won my heat, but I didn't get like the fastest time out of all the fourth grade girls, but I won 5th place.
Okay, 5th place out of all the fourth grade in the school district, right? That's pretty awesome. So how did this come about, though, the being on the track team? Did y'all have tryouts, or did they just pick somebody?
We did, like, tryouts for almost, like, all the events.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the first event we had was running on the... We have a school, like, little track.
Mm-hmm.
And so we, like, we do 45 meter, then a 50 meter, I think, then 100 meter, then 200, and so on and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
And so whoever, I guess, did the best out of that, then they, like, pick certain groups, and I happened to get in the 100 and long jump.
Okay.
But they said we can only be in one unless you're in relay, then you could do something else. But I wasn't in relay. Part of me wanted to be in relay. But relay, I guess they picked the fastest people out of there and I guess practice with them. So I'm kind of glad I didn't do long jump because I didn't practice.
But you didn't get to practice the 100 either, though, really.
No,
but you still did really good.
I know how to run.
Right. It's kind of natural.
I know how to jump as well.
All right. Well, that's good. So are you looking forward to doing track more in the future?
Yes.
Okay. So you also did you kept up with basketball this year and singing and let's see. You had a singing recital this year, didn't you?
Yes.
How was that?
I messed up a little bit because my mind went blank on the next line. But I just rolled with it like it was part of the song. Mm-hmm. And I feel like I did pretty good.
So there's probably almost 100 people in there you're performing in front of. How did you feel? How did that make you feel?
I was kind of nervous seeing all the faces.
Being on stage with the lights on.
I was kind of confident because I knew somebody would be jealous. I'd show them that I'm not who they think I am. Okay.
So you was excited. So after getting over the jitters being on stage, how do you feel about performing in front of people? Are you like, nah, I'm kind of cool, I don't want to do that no more? Or are you like, ooh, that's exciting, I love it? Or
I like the feeling of, and same thing with basketball, I like the feeling of being like cheered on and people cheering for me in the audience.
Okay. That's cool.
And seeing familiar faces in the audience.
Awesome.
Cheering me on too.
Okay, so let's go on talking about basketball. So this year you kind of switched teams. So we started off with Showtime, right? And then we switched to Crush Queens for a little bit, then on to Swoosh, and now we're with Flash. So from the beginning of 4th grade to where you are today, how do you feel your basketball skills, your abilities have changed?
I feel like they've changed a little bit because now I can do between, behind, and cross. I can do the drill me and my dad have been working on, dribble, between, cross. I can do that looking up.
Okay, so you're not looking down when you're dribbling at all anymore.
Sometimes I do.
Any new techniques you learned this year? I mean, your Euro step kind of got pretty vicious, right? You think you kind of got better at that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I feel like one technique I've learned is to keep my head up more.
Okay.
And to feel where the ball is than looking at it.
So what's your favorite basketball move? Like Euro step, like crossover, spin move.
I feel like since I've tried it, my step back.
Okay. So like step back and then pull up for jump shot is your jam. Do you prefer offense or defense? What's your favorite?
Defense.
Defense. What do you like about defense?
It's because I can get steals, get rebounds. And I like when we're maybe in 2-3.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm up top maybe or at box or middle.
Mm-hmm.
And they pass to the wing, I can go intercept the pass, or I can go up on the girl and scare her.
Okay, make her mess up. So, what's going to be your goal moving forward in basketball? So you've kind of learned all these things and mastered these things. What's next for you?
I feel like my next goal should be how to do all the moves I've learned in the game.
Okay.
Instead of just practicing them.
Right. So you got it good in the gym when you're alone. You want to do it for the crowds. Do it for the fans. You want to show them, give them what they came for. Okay. What about fouling? We kind of had a little struggle with that this year. Kind of fouled out a few times. So would you say that's going to be a goal for you? Kind of
yes.
Learn to control those fouls?
That's what I told my coach, this Flash coach.
Real quick, what's the names of your coaches now, your new coaches?
There's Coach D-High, there's Coach... I forgot. Coach Smith, Coach Anna, and then... Dang it. And then Coach Brian.
Okay.
And there's those 4 coaches.
Okay, so continue with what you were saying. You said we were talking about foul trouble, and you said that's what you were talking to your coach about. And
yeah, I told her. She said we all need a goal for next game. This was yesterday. She said all of us need a goal for next game, and I told her my goal was to get 20 rebounds and to not get in foul trouble.
Okay.
And I didn't get in foul trouble. I did that goal.
That's good.
But I didn't get 20 rebounds.
That's all right. We're going to keep working towards it. All right. So how do you feel about being part of this new team? How do you feel about the team, the teammates, the coaches?
I like the teammates. And I feel like these teammates actually like me. And I feel like I'm welcomed, and the coaches don't have favorites, I feel like. They don't play favorites.
That's important. Yeah. So you feel like you had a fair shot. You feel like they're actually interested in trying to teach you and help you get better.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's good.
And Coach Smith is like a competitive coach, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
And less of a coach that just sits back and watches.
Okay. All right. So, let's talk about the summer. Now, 4th grade is out. We're summertime. What's your plans for the summer? What are you looking forward to doing this summer?
If we can, maybe going back to either Hawaii or going back to Six Flags.
Okay, so that's what you would like to do.
And then going to my grandma's house to learn how to crochet.
Okay, so the summer you want to learn how to crochet. That's a goal. All right, so we did sign you up for summer school, so have something to do. Go get to hang out with some friends for a little bit. How you feeling about that?
Some of the kids at school say it's probably not going to be fun. But I think it's going to be fun because if they got enrolled, then I'll be able to see some of my friends.
So who do you know who's supposed to also be going to the summer recharge program is what they're calling it?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, I guess you'll get to see him when you get there. It's only for the month of June, Monday through Thursday, and it's just for 4 hours a day, just from 8 to 12, so it won't take up too much of your time. Yeah, just half a day. Get your little extra math and reading in. Keep that big brain growing. All right, so what else? What else you plan on doing this summer?
Definitely trying to get some dribbling in at home instead of like the days I have practice and then going to the gym other days, trying to do some more dribble up with my app.
Okay.
And to like I guess like little tiny weights like
some dumbbells.
Yeah, some tiny like dumbbells, the light ones. Like maybe use those and try to work out.
Okay.
To build my legs and my arms for track.
So you ready to do a little weightlifting? Let's show me your guns. Let's see what you're working with. Ooh, okay. Put it up. Let's see. All right. So you gonna keep working on that? All right. That's good. What about on the boat? You gonna get on a boat this summer? I mean,
yeah.
Or you gonna send me and Daddy by ourselves? Okay. You gonna go fishing? Here we got on the boat last weekend with your buddy Mariah. You showed her a thing or two about fishing. What was that like, teaching somebody how to fish?
Fun.
Yeah.
And we saw when we were driving by the I think it was the Stars and Stripes Park. We saw my friends and we were waving at them. We saw our old teammates.
Okay. It's pretty exciting. All right. Well, so you're starting 5th grade next year. Do you already know who your 5th grade teacher is going to be?
Yes.
And what's your 5th grade teacher's name?
Miss Henkel.
Miss Henkel. What do you know about Miss Henkel?
Miss Henkel was a basketball coach for school basketball.
Okay. You think she's going to be a good teacher?
Yeah.
Think she's going to be fun or strict or...
I feel like by the way she was at practice, she will be strict if you don't listen.
Okay.
But other than that, I'm pretty sure she's a fun coach or a fun teacher.
Okay. So, how do you think 5th grade is going to differ from 4th grade?
I'm gonna learn how to do division better.
Okay.
And I have some kids that I didn't have in my class this year.
Okay, so you're going to meet some new people, learn a few new things. What is a goal you want to get out of 5th grade? I mean, I know you just said division. Is there anything else that you're like, I really hope once I leave 5th grade, I know this or I have this skill or, anything like that? Do you have any goals for 5th grade?
Yeah.
What's that?
It's not one skill I want to learn better is to learn when to shut up.
What do you mean? Do you care to elaborate?
Because I like to talk a lot, and I feel like from what Miss Taylor says, I don't know when to stop talking sometimes, and I get on to.
Well, you spent some time teaching in 4th grade, right? So you kind of know what it's like to be the teacher and have kids talking. So that's probably going to help you, right? Take those skills on and know, well, let me not talk, right? You think that'll help you some? Okay. All right. You look like you're getting tired. I know we've had a long day. Real quick, recap us for your weekend of how this, so that way our audience knows that you're not yawning because you're bored of us. You're yawning because it's been a weekend. Okay, so you had the last day of school on Thursday. What happened after school? And let's
After
go.
school, I had Kinley stay the night.
Okay.
And then when she left,
Then
a couple
Friday.
hours later, Mira stayed the night.
Okay.
And
That was
she came to
Friday night.
Yeah, Friday night. And on Saturday morning, she came to my 2 basketball games.
Mm-hmm.
That were like 4 hours apart.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was alone.
In between those games.
And between those games, we went to Heyday.
Had fun, played some arcade games, yeah.
And then I was alone. Well, I wasn't.
Well, no,
alone.
Saturday night you did something. Went to your grandpa's birthday party.
Oh, yeah, Saturday night I went to my grandpa's birthday party. I'm talking about Sunday. Saturday. Saturday night I went to my grandpa's birthday party, and then I had nobody stay the night that night. And then
We stayed up and watched movies Saturday night. So we had family movie night.
stayed up.
Kind of. Y'all went to sleep on me. It's all good. We watched Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
I had basketball games.
So then Sunday, we slept in. And then what happened today on Sunday?
And we had 1 basketball game. No, 2.
Mm-hmm.
2 basketball games. We
Won a championship in
won
that tournament.
championship, yeah. And I got
Then what did we
most
do?
of my teammates. I got their phone numbers, like Kids Messenger and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, we went to Bricktown Carnival.
Mm-hmm.
Then went mini golfing
Mm.
the rest of the time we were there.
And we're just not getting home from mini golf. So you've had an incredibly busy weekend. Yeah. Well, we certainly appreciate you taking the time to interview with us. So before we wrap this up, I know we've been talking a lot about school and basketball and singing and friends. In the summer. I want to pivot really quick and ask you a few questions to try to get to know the 10-year-old you, the you that transitions from 4th to 5th grade. So come up with a few questions that I want you to answer for us. And, just kind of first thing comes to your mind. You don't have to dwell on it too hard, but, just kind of get to know you a little bit. So in 4th grade, what was your favorite subject?
My favorite subject was reading.
Reading.
Well, both. Reading and math.
Reading and math.
I didn't really like science because of the way we did it. There was a whole bunch of writing and stuff.
Okay. All right.
I did like the state test because to me it was fun sitting in silence doing my work because it's the first time we were in like actual complete silence.
Okay. So I know we kind of already talked about this. Your best friend from 4th grade, that's Kinley Parker. Any other friends you want to give notable mention to?
Yes. Sometimes it would be Corday. Depends on the day, depends on the time. And my gotcha buddy was Robert. And sometimes Christian. Then Olivia. And then who else?
You started a business, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. My friend Kendall and Snaya.
Okay.
And Esther and Danny and Kinley, short Kinley, other. There's 2 Kinleys in my class, and then there's 2 Snayas.
Okay. All right, so those are some friends. You have any enemies?
Yes.
You don't
like
have
I say Corday is sometimes my friend, sometimes my enemy. And although she wasn't in my class, one enemy that I'm going to be in class with next year is Chloe.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see. And you kind of talked about a little skiffle you had with Bentley. Any other fights? I feel like you had some issues with Blake, didn't you?
Yeah, and I had some issues with Daniel.
Daniel, but you and Daniel reconciled, right? So you're gonna go into 5th grade being cool with Daniel.
Yeah, but going into detail with the fight, basically the fight with Blake. We were at the slide and we were playing tag together. I was looking around to see if the person was at the bottom of the slide, and he kicked me, basically telling me to go, but he wasn't using his words, so I don't know what he was trying to do.
So he tried to kick you down the slide.
Basically, yeah. And so I started to slide down, and then I climbed back up, and I started hitting him in the leg while I was climbing up, and we both got in trouble. But after that, we continued playing tag together.
Okay. That's good. All right. So, right now, at 10-year-old you, as a 4th grader, what's your favorite food?
My favorite food? I have a lot. Breakfast food would probably be, now that I know how to cook it, fried eggs.
Okay.
Because now I can cook it on my own time. Lunch, maybe like some tacos from Fuzzy's, like the breakfast tacos. I'm just thinking of what comes to mind. And for dinner, maybe what's it called? This is not my favorite, but chicken, or not chicken, spaghetti meatballs.
Okay.
Or Alfredo, chicken Alfredo.
Okay. All right. What's your favorite game to play?
My favorite game, like board game,
It
video
could
game,
either any.
mobile game.
If somebody said, "Look, you got free time, let's play a game," you pick whatever you want. What would you pick?
Like a game, like something you click on and you play it, or like a device that you can play on.
Whichever you want it to be.
Probably VR.
VR.
VR or my phone.
So what on your phone would be your favorite game to play?
Probably either Minecraft or Roblox.
Okay. So in VR, what's your favorite game to play?
Rec Room or Blood and Truth.
Okay. And what's your favorite board game?
My favorite board game. Even though we don't have it, probably either checkers or chess.
Okay. So, also, I think you learned to play spades this year. Maybe you learned it last year, but you played a little more spades this year. You've been playing dominoes since you were little, right? So, out of the two of those, spades and dominoes, which was your favorite?
Probably dominoes, because I learned how to count the money better.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay. So, what is your favorite thing about yourself?
My favorite thing about me. I like the nickname that I have, and I like the fact that I just learned this today, but the words spreading around about me, and people are saying that no other 4th grader or 10-year-old is like built like me. And to me, it makes me feel confident about me having, like when I'm wearing dresses or like this, it makes me kind of feel more confident. Because like I feel like I don't like this here when I'm wearing dresses, because it like makes me look like less girly and more like buff. And
so now you're happy about it. You're embracing your body image. You like your muscles because people recognize it. Okay. What about let's say personality attributes? What do you think is like one of the greatest things about you?
Like, what's my favorite like emotion?
Kind of like that, yeah. What would you say?
Or
Like
something that,
like a skill you have as your part of your personality. What would you
um,
say is the best thing about you?
I want to say, I don't know if this is personality, but this is like a skill I feel like I have. Picks up off, like, if I have like a sock on the floor, I can pick it up with my foot and throw it to my hand. It's like I have feet at the bottom of my legs.
You do have feet at the bottom of your legs.
I mean hands at the bottom of my legs.
Okay.
But I feel like to get to me, I feel like when I get points across to me, get like points like to make people
Like explaining things to people?
yes, but like I feel
Like
like my greatest emotion that like I feel like I use the most is probably anger.
Okay. So you say getting your point across. So you mean you like teaching people things, or you like to argue points?
More like
or...
argue points.
Okay, so you like a good healthy debate is what you're saying. You like healthy discussion. You want to talk it out, right?
Or scream it out.
That's great. I think you see yourself as being more angry than you are. You're not that angry. You think you are? Well, so you feel like something you're gonna work on. I mean, if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. All right, I ain't mad at you. Oh yeah, what's your favorite song right now?
I'm gonna pick a song under the name too.
Even if you don't know the name, you can sing it or hum it for us.
My favorite song, more like the song stuck in my head, or
Sure.
Probably a song that probably everyone knows is, I think, Ain't Nothing But a Gangster Party.
Okay. How's it go?
Ain't nothing but a gangster party. Ain't nothing but a gangster party.
Okay. All right, all right. Okay, so yeah, we talked about music, and also you worked on a rap song this year, right? Your daddy helped you write a rap. All right, and we got the beat queued up. You want to spit a little something for us real quick?
Okay. Sipping the bills who they came to see. Yeah, it's me, number 23. Rampage, you gonna notice me, cause I push the ball with urgency. Don't get crossed up and sauced up. It's a fadeaway as I toss up. Trying to man guard the rampage to leave your ankles all lost, bruh. Swoosh is the squad. These ballers that go hard. We can take to the streets and ball, but we still gonna pull your card. That pick and roll gonna take a toll. Watch your back door for the give and go. We got shooters in all positions. Try to steal the ball, you tripping.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I feel you.
The lyrics are gonna change. We are gonna change it to Flash.
Okay.
Swoosh, but
Yeah.
that's how the original is.
That's fine. So do you plan to keep working on your rapping skills this summer?
Yes.
You want to write another song or continue on with that song?
I feel like that song's complete except for like the second verse.
Okay.
So
All
finish
right.
that song and maybe, I guess, just keep working on it or create another one.
I feel you. All right. So real quick before we wrap up here, we want to talk about goals. All right. I want you to give me your 1-year goal, 5-year goal, 10-year goal. Where do you see yourself 1 year from now?
1 year from now. 1 year from now, I see me learning this song that I'm rapping better and my skills improving by a lot more.
Okay, but also when I'm talking about 1 year, 5 year, 10 year, I mean just in life in general, not necessarily just about rap music.
Oh. see myself as a track star.
Okay.
And
That's 1 year from now.
not all of it.
All right, let's focus on just this time next year. How do you see? What do you think will be different about you? What do you think the you in 1 year will be like?
Have less pimples. I do more skincare.
Okay.
I have more friends and better friends.
Okay.
And all the coaches will be wanting me on their team.
All right. So 5 years from now, that'll put you at 15. And in the 9th grade, we'll head to the 10th grade.
So probably where I'm at now in the summer.
Yep. So what do you think 15-year-old you will be like?
Learning how to code better.
Okay. So you want to keep working on coding.
And a better track star.
Okay.
And maybe getting back into volleyball.
Okay. You want to hit up some volleyball? All right. What else about 15-year-old you?
And I'll be learning how to braid hair and crochet for people.
Okay. So you want to get into doing
and grow
hair?
my business.
All right. And tell us real quick what your business is.
Our business name is Sticky Shop. We sell, well, our logo is SS. But we sell, like stickers, candy, bookmarks. We're going to start selling bracelets. Those are, like, we're going to basically restock.
Okay.
We're going to get it, like, actually there instead of just saying it's on the menu and it's actually not. But we're going to start selling bracelets, keychains, paper keychains, lace keychains, and all that, crochet keychains.
Okay.
And, like, maybe learn how to make, like, maybe like some bows and stuff. And start selling those. Or some, like, bracelet. Or we already have bracelets.
Okay. So what about 10 years from now goal? So 10 years from now, you'll be 20 years old. That
college.
would put you in college. Okay. So what do you think 20-year-old you will be like?
20-year-old me? Maybe still working on this business thing. Okay. Maybe actually have, like start working on saving up for an actual, like, building.
Like a storefront, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And hopefully good at volleyball. And having maybe like a personal basketball and track trainer.
Okay.
And hopefully famous.
Okay.
Or popular.
What college do you want to go to? Not sure yet, or do you have any ideas? Do you know the names of any colleges?
I think a college is, no, that's a high school, I think. But I know, I think it's either high school or college, but, Mustang.
Yeah, Mustang's a high school.
Or PCO.
PCO's a high school. So that would be 5 years from now you would be at one of those. Okay, no worries. So lastly, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Maybe probably be doing a lot of stuff. A singer, basketball player, track star, and actually have like a big business, like a franchise.
Okay. Cool beans. All right. I'm digging it. I appreciate you taking the time and interviewing with us, doing your fourth grade exit interview with us. Like I said, I know you had a very long weekend. I'm sure you're looking forward to sleeping in and getting some time to relax before summer school starts, because you got about a week and a half anyways before summer school starts. It doesn't start till June 1st. So you'll have, this week and Memorial Day weekend and kind of relax and chillax. So any final words? Anything you want to say before we sign off?
Love you guys and see you in 5th grade interview and exit. Bye.